Welcome to the special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier on. Ready to give. Let's check in with here. A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. Now Sacramento starting five. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley the duo with the forward. And it's Gasol and at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Dallas, Porzingis is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Porter. And it's George in at the point. And tonight might be a low-scoring affair, Chris. Talk about what makes these teams we're going to see here so great defensively.
Well, one thing is length. When you have length, you have guys that can switch any position. And when you're able to switch, it makes it easier because in a pick and roll, if you have to get through one slight second of being late, you're going to lose your man. But when you switch, your other defender is already in front of the man. And so I think it's the length, switching, and also that help side defense, that shot blocking coming from the weak side. That
effort, though, is always there in all those different scenarios, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Length means nothing without effort. You got to have heart to play.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. To the inside. Porzingis with the block. Barnes against Porter. Outside, George. That's tipped. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. No good with the triple. George has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Barnes. The shot missing. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. With some arc, and there's the nice layup by Fox.
Well, to deal with the bigger defenders in the NBA, Fox had to learn the floater. I mean, as you can see, he learned it pretty well.
The 3 from George. Cans it from downtown. George has got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Healed against Doncic. Now here's Healed. He had 10 points in the win against Washington. George against Fox. From deep. And Kanter pulls it down.
And a cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox is just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, he's an absolute bullet once he gets out in transition. A good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
George way outside. Offline with his 3. Pushing it up. Here's Fox, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got his second basket.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
And here's George for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's 10 points for George. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick, big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Kanter. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Porzingis. Hardaway's checked in for Porter. And it's Seth Curry in for Doncic. Here's Fleming. Again, the miss by the King. Mavericks leading by 6. Here's Curry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Curry against Bogdanovich. Outside, Joseph. Over George. Shot by Joseph, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. George finds Hardaway. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Kings trail by 8. Outside, Joseph. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Polished offensive player. Bogdanovich has a nice-looking mid-range shot, and it just continues to get better.
George way outside from beyond the arc and then some. George has got 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Right side, Joseph. Outside, Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night. George against Joseph. Now George. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And Marc Gasol, so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish speakers.
Just fun. You see more fans on the stage.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, had the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
We've got Hardaway, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Wasted no time on that one. George has got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Joseph. Floats one, and it's sent back by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Fox looking it over. Here's Bagley, and the lead is down inside single digits. Bagley's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come from him.
And though Chris, he's known mostly for his shooting, Buddy Hield has been improving in other areas as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about ball handling, playmaking. I mean, they're notably better from early in his career. He's a solid rebounder who is definitely not a weak link on the defensive side as well.
2 points. That one goes.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Porzingis with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Mavericks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Seth Curry comes in for Luka Doncic. And the Kings also making a change. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And George drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Curry has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Fox.
And Porzingis demonstrating there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Dallas. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Gasol at the 5, down low.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the paint. Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
Well, how about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
let's
yeah.
talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really could be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast, but he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Back to Dedmon. Porzingis with the block. Here's Porter. The shot's good on the assist by George. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
The Porter can run the floor. He flies down the court like a track sprinter. Tough to keep up with.
Joseph has an open look. Drops one in from the wing.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Joseph. 5 on the clock. Over George. Shot by Joseph. No good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That one good for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Here's Fleming. No good. Nice D from Porter. To the middle. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. A three from George. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Bagley.
And if you look at his numbers from an analytics standpoint, the first thing you'll see is that his true shooting percentage is on the rise. This month, he's been a far more efficient scorer than he was earlier in the season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Curry subbed in for Doncic.
Well, you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The pass to Fleming. 1:07 left in the third. Holmes down low. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Joseph against George. No good there. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Bogdanovich against Curry. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Mavericks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The first free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Curry against Bogdanovich. A pass to Fox. Left side, Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, Kevin, he's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
George against Fox. Here's George. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in complete command. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Justin Jackson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And George is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. They've got Wright. Marjanovic is out there with Jackson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Stolen. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. That one from long range. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his 3rd three-pointer since halftime.
And George with the stuff.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Poke loose, out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Rashad Holmes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Gasol finds Dedmon. Joseph with the ball. George picks him up. Shot by Joseph, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't.
Good, that's another bucket.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for 3rd most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
And a deep 3 from George. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Joseph looking around. Shot to stop the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man. That's
You did
tough.
both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, remember what Derrick Rose did over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness. Off the two. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one.
And here are the Mavericks now. George double teamed down low and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Into the lineup of the Kings.
24 seconds left in the game. And it's sent back by George. And he gets it back.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Man, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
From deep. No good that time. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank
Jay,
you
any
for
thoughts on the big
watching.
trade? It can't be easy losing a teammate.
You know, it's all part of the business. We're professionals here. We got a job to do. So, whatever the front office needs to do to make us compete, I'm cool with that. And I wish them the best, but, you know, we got to move on. All right, guys. Anything else?
Nope. Thanks, Jay.
All right, cool. Be cool.